I get queries these days. Like a lot of parents are asking me, why, ma'am, our children are not able to instill those values and ethics in their lives. They're not much interested, not interested in prayers or any other things. When we tell them about faith, they are not much interested. Now, the main thing we have to understand, there are a lot of steps here. We have to identify them and follow these particular steps. It's like one step is interconnected to another. So, we need to understand what exactly we need to do here. The very first step is to connect them with their resonating styles, connects them with stories. A lot of stories can help them in getting that inspiration. It could be the stories of related to the animals, or it could be some prophetic stories or some companions of prophets. So when you do that, they get an inspiration. What are the benefits or significance of having faith? One more thing we have to keep in mind here is, whenever we demonstrate our faith to our children or when we tell our stories, we have to make sure that Almighty's love affection is to be emphasized more than his punishments. So usually what happens is, children are given those ideas like, if you don't do this, you will be punished, you will be, you will be put in the hellfire and all that stuff. Parents are usually talking about these things, but rather I would say that more than this, we are supposed to tell them how loving and caring, how affectionate our Lord is. And what happens when we show that compassion and love to others? What are the rewards that we are going to get? So, talk more about these things. The third thing is, encourage them the questions also. Whenever they come up with any kind of questions, feel free to allow them to ask as number of questions as possible. Let them be very open. I know that there are some illogical questions that they're going to ask you, but let that be very transparent and be open to whatever they are asking, and give them the right answers also. Sometimes what happens is, we just tell them that you're not supposed to ask such questions, and we bluntly stop them from exploring. Now, this is again going to hinder their growth. They are going to search for those answers out of curiosity with somebody else. There may be some other sources that they may ask, or they may get the reply from. And these replies or these answers may not be authentic. It may not be the right resources. So we have to be mindful about this as well. Number four is creating rituals or routines. Try to establish those prayers on time, and the looking into your routine, children also must feel that, okay, this is a time that I have to go and pray, this is the time I have to read my holy book, this is the time I have to go and give charity, this is the best time for me to trim my nails, and this is what I get the rewards for. So when you do all those things, when you tell them, explain them, reinforce them multiple times, this will really help them to instill those faith and values in themselves. The next step is to show them gratitude. Like, whenever you are feeling anything that you are grateful for, show that gratitude. Show that gratitude to Almighty also, the people who is helping you also. Try to show that gratitude to your children also whenever they help you. Now, this becomes a ritual or a habit, and then this will create a long lasting change in their lives as well. The next is very important. Try to be with like minded people, build a supportive community. Make sure that your children are being with those people who are trying to reinforce these kinds of values and faith in their children. So whenever we meet people, make sure that we are along with the like minded people who are trying to instill these values in our children. If you like these videos, make sure you share these videos with your loved ones, let them get the benefit. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, go and subscribe to my channel, because I will be sharing a lot of these kinds of tips and insights in my videos.